Howdy folks, welcome back to Langton Creek Farm. As you can see out here on this hot July day, we are doing some maintenance in the garden, some overdue maintenance. We've got all of our greens pulled up in this bed. We've started to thin out our onions. We've got some out here that are laying out to dry, and we'll be putting them up to cure here within the next couple days. See, we left some of the carrots in the ground. We did pull some, but we're gonna leave those in the ground for just a little bit. We still got one deal that's kind of broke over hanging there. So we're starting to get ready for our fall planting. I checked the temperature in the greenhouse this morning. As you can see, the greenhouse is all tattered up. You know, it's got a lot of airflow, and it was 129 degrees in there this morning. And we've done the same over here on this side of the greenhouse. We've already started thinning all of this out. We got all of our weeds pulled. We got some of our onions laid out to start drying. And you can see our carrot harvest. We got several of those, and we still left some in the ground, just so we can have some more in the ground to get a little bit later. But yeah, I was really pleased with our carrot harvest and the way the cilantro did. I mean, it's already gone to seed here. I've saved one bush, and it's already started drying out. So we're gonna save our seeds from that one there to plant next year. But I want to make sure that our pepper plants had plenty of room to grow. These have been struggling a little bit. Give them a little bit more opportunity to get some water and sunshine. But this is another bed that we're prepping for our fall garden. But we've got all of our broccoli pulled up, and then we went down through this bed here. We had a bunch of pigweed that had got in with that last load of aged cow manure that we had, and it just choked out all those half runners that we had planted over here. So disappointed in that, but we got all that thinned out. Got a little bit of grass still left in there to thin out, but we're going to start getting these beds prepped for our fall planting. The next thing that we're going to be doing over here is pulling our corn. We got something intended for that bed, and as you can see, we got a green bean that's decided to run up our spinach trellis here. So we're still getting green beans, folks. A lot of us we're starting to let go to seed and start to dry out. These rattlesnakes in here, you can see they're starting to dry out, and we're going to let those dry out. You need to let your beans dry out on the vine. Anyway, we got our corn over here in this bed here that we're going to get pulled as well. So stay tuned, and we'll be bringing you some videos upcoming about what we intend on planting in our fall garden. So folks, we've just had a crazy few days of weather here. We're looking at what, almost 3.25 inches of rain, and this is from Saturday. The last time that we were out here filming, I had just started pulling all the weeds and the carrots, the dill, the onions. We've left a few in the ground, and I'm glad I did, because we kind of got run off by a surprise rainstorm. And then Sunday afternoon, I was going to come out here, and got rained out again. And then Sunday evening come a big storm, and unfortunately we had all of our onions laid out here to be drying out, and they got rained on Sunday, which is not good. Once you've picked them, you need to let them dry out and start the curing process. That way the skin starts to get toughened up. With that rain, it could start the molding process, and they could spoil quicker. So yesterday, let me show you what we did. So we've got them here in our curing rack, or drying out rack that we've got, and you need to find you something. A lot of folks make these things out of some pieces of 1x. You know, I've seen a lot of different ways. We had this plastic grate here available to us. and we got and just kind of fed the tops of the onions down underneath, and we're drying them out here. So you don't want to wash them, you don't want to get them wet, but unfortunately they have been wet, and I mean, they're pretty firm. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to try to keep an eye on a few of these that look like they might have a little bit of spoiling starting, but you know, that one there maybe we'll have to keep an eye on that one, and we'll just have to see how these go. Like I said, fortunately we do have some more that we hadn't pulled out of the ground yet that we can add to these. So again, you want to make sure that they're out of the weather. We've got them here underneath our lean. It's kind of exposed, you know, but I think we're going to be okay with the rain blowing in. We've got them far enough away, and you want to make sure they've got good airflow as well. And this is the spot that we've chosen to use. So yeah, folks, that was Saturday, and we put our onions up to dry yesterday. That was Monday. This is Tuesday evening, and you can see the storm clouds are rolling back in again. So we're trying to get as much done out here. We've got these beds already stripped out pretty good, but we've still got to get our corn over here and over here pulled, and we're going to try to get to working on that so we can get these beds ready for our fall planting. So folks, wouldn't you guess it, as soon as we stopped filming just a second ago, we got this alert popped up on the phone. It's like this every day now, even 2 or 3 times a day we're getting these alerts. So that run us off. Right after that it started raining again, and yeah, it's still raining here. So luckily we did get our onions put up, but unfortunately the corn beds are going to have to wait. We're going to come back with those. So hopefully we'll be bringing you some more videos out in the garden, weather permitting. And I appreciate you joining us on this video. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.